Hello, and welcome to All Your Channel's weekly update for the week of December 17th through December 23rd. I hope you're all looking forward to the wonderful content coming out this week. And before we talk about the videos, I'd like to just direct attention to the description. You can find my links to my Twitch, where you can watch me record all of this stuff live, a link to the Discord, where you can interact with me more directly, and a link to my Tumblr, where I just reblog things I think are funny and cool. With that out of the way, let's talk about this week's videos, starting off with December 17th, Sunless Sunday. As always, I'm going to gloss over the videos very quickly unless they happen to be longer than 30 minutes or longer, because I aim for the 20-minute range with my videos. And on that topic is episode 9 of Sunless Sea, Pigmote Isle, which is at 37 minutes long. A nice extra long one for a extra fun island. I think one of my favorite islands in the game, although I've far from explored all of them. Then we of course have the episode 11 of Atomic Heart, which is just shy of 30 minutes at 28. Episode 62 of Tears of the Kingdom, which is just shy of half an hour at 29 minutes. And another episode of Bioshock 2. And after all of that, we have another bonus video, the ongoing series of Two Brothers Play Detroit Become Human, with Zlatko's Dungeon, and wonderful things happen. It's a fun time. It's a fun time, Zlatko's Dungeon, as I'm sure you can tell from the name. So let's just move right on to December 17th with this week's Aperture Monday with episode 8 of Portal Reloaded. After that, we have another episode of Atomic Heart, another episode of Tears of the Kingdom, and another episode of Bioshock, all at standard length. Then on this week's Tracks Tuesday, December 19th, we have an hour-long episode of Tracks the Train Set game, Tracksburg, where we build a wonderful little city on our island, and very, very, very fun. I had a fun time building it, and it's a thing we're definitely going to come back and touch up on more. And as I like to always mention, the Tracks series is a viewer-driven series. So be sure to go over to the Discord and suggest things you would like to see me add, or in the comments of the Tracks videos. And on the topic of viewer-driven things, remember, the Discord is full of votes, where you can vote on what games you would want to see me play in the future, and what things you would want to see me do on the different themed channel days. Words. Listen, I'm already uploading this late. If I fumble on my words a lot and do this kind of crappy, that's why. I already do the weekly news updates bad, and so imagine how bad they are when I'm running late on them. Moving on to this week's Arcane Wednesday, the 20th, we carry on with the Dunwall City Trials with the Bonfires Challenge. We then have more Atomic Heart and a extra long episode of Tears of the Kingdom, episode 65 being 31 minutes, Above the Forest, where we explore Above the Forest. We then have another episode of Bioshock 2. I'm glossing over those fast. I'm having a blast playing Bioshock 2, but you know, it's the weekly news update. I'm trying to record fast, especially because I'm uploading this late. Then we move on to Nitrome Thursday on the 21st, where we play more of the Cheese Dreams Nitrome game. And immediately after that, we have an extra long episode of Atomic Heart, the 35-minute 15th episode, Gardening. Which is a very cool point, and I think that's more or less us finally getting to the end of the tutorial. This game is a big fucking game. I say the end of the tutorial, we're still being tutorialized on things. We're getting out of the start of the game with that. The prologue, chapter 1. The prologue was like the first episode. We're getting out of chapter 1 finally. After that, we have another episode of another episode of Legend of Zelda and another episode of Bioshock. Then moving on to Fallout Fridays, we have a extra long episode of Fallout 2, episode 26, Back and Forth, where we do the old back and forth between, I believe, Vault City and Gecko. Hanging around the same places a lot so far. It's taken a while to get further in that game. After that, we have another episode of Atomic Heart, another episode of Tears of the Kingdom, and another episode of Bioshock, and then the extra long, extra special start of Two Brothers Play Undertale. Ooh, I'm excited. So I played Deltarune very early on in the channel, the first couple chapters released, and I'm a big fan of Undertale, but I knew I could never do a proper playthrough of Undertale on my channel because I already knew too much. But you know who knows nothing about Undertale? My brother. It is a blind playthrough of the game for him. And I hope you're all very, very excited for the first. So the plan is to play through the game 3 times to get all the different endings, and the first playthrough, I'm just letting him go with the flow and do what he feels is right. So fans of Undertale know what I mean with, you know, the different endings and stuff. I'm very excited to be playing it with him and to be sharing it with all of you. Moving on from that, we have, oh yeah, by the way, the Undertale series is replacing the Scorn playthrough, which is completely done. We have a full playthrough of it over, you just go down, go to the channel home page, front page, and go down. There'll be a whole thing of all the Two Brothers series with the full Scorn playthrough. But yeah, moving on to the 23rd with City Saturdays. We have the 3rd episode of City Saturdays with more City Skylines 2. More living space with a nice long 30-minute episode of us just building a whole bunch of stuff. I feel like City Skylines has fallen in the same boat as Tracks of episodes or however long I make the episodes. Minimum 20 minutes, sometimes as much as an hour, sometimes 30, it'll be all over the place. And again, like Tracks, it is a viewer-driven series. Go to the Discord or the comments of it to suggest what things you'd like to see me add to my city. In fact, over on the Twitch end, this will take a while to hit YouTube, but we already have the first viewer-suggested district of the city. And if you join the streams live, you can even request getting specific roads named after you if you want to. But anyway, after that Tracks episode, we have the 17th episode of Atomic Heart, and an extra long 68th episode of Tears of the Kingdom, Grand Theft Zelda, where we do some fun stuff in the underground. We do some fun stuff in the underground. Honestly, a thing that is hurting me a little bit is when my computer was broken, I recorded a massive backlog of the Tears of the Kingdom series, and it's been a while since I've been able to sit down and play, and uploading these videos and getting their descriptions and editing them and doing the news updates. I'm just like, I want to go back to playing it, but I have so much of it in backlog that I should be recording other things first. I can't wait to get back into that game. It's amazing. But after that, we have episode 30 of Bioshock 2 Fontaine Futuristics, and we cap off the week, as always, with another cycle of Two Brothers Play Outer Wilds, cycle 35. Which, as always, the music in the background has been the soundtrack of Outer Wilds, because it's my favorite game of all time, hands down. I hope you all look forward to the content coming this week. And I would love to see all of you hop over to the Discord and interact more directly, or head in the comments and interact more directly. And hey, if you've gotten to this point in the news update, go down into the comments and comment. What am I gonna tell you to comment? Comment Big Willies. Comment Big Willies. And that's how I know you're a real homie. Because you listen to the whole just shy of 10-minute weekly news update. But for real, I appreciate all of you so much, and I'm gonna ramble just a tiny bit at this point now that we've gotten the main news done. I just want to say, like, thank you to all of you who watch my content so much. It's really, really appreciated. This channel means a lot to me. Like, and I always say, I'd be doing this even if no one watched. But the fact that people watch makes it mean a heck of a lot more. Thanks to all the people who've been blowing up the Paper Mario playthrough even after it's been finished. you know, if you're still sticking around in the channel after that, I'd appreciate you, you know, suggest more Mario games. Just suggest, if you want to see me play more Nintendo, more Mario, suggest it. Like, Atomic Heart is being played because it was a viewer suggestion. You know, thank you to all the people who made the Two Brothers Play Scorn series do so incredibly good. It's like, Tracks, Paper Mario, and Scorn are 3 of the best performing series on my channel. And it means a lot, because those are all games I love. In fact, a lot of series on my channel those are in the Two Brothers Play Scorn and my own Scorn playthrough. They're blowing those series out of the water. Those series that were the channel trailers and got inflated with the views of everyone clicking on my channel for months. And that's amazing to me. Like, that my content's getting, that you guys are just enjoying my content enough for it to be like that. And you know, I'm gonna do the YouTuber thing. Did you guys know that I have my YouTube analytics open in front of me, only 20.3% of you are subscribed and 79.7% of my viewers aren't subscribed? What you do? But seriously, if you subscribed, I would be very grateful. It would mean a lot to me. This has been, in the background, a rough year for me. You know, between the computer breaking and a lot of other stuff going on, some of which I've talked about here and there, it's been a rough year, but this channel has helped a lot, and all of you have helped a lot, so thank you. I'm done rambling now. I hope you've all enjoyed, and hope to see you all around in the near future. Ah.